24/7. The idea is whatever your topic is, you can go out and put out a free session on it, put good value in it, make it a good quality course that people are going to say, wow, Charles really has it going on. He knows what he's doing. I like him. I want to find out more. That's at the end of the day, that's exactly what we want to accomplish. It draws market attention and it promotes you in new markets. So you can have as many free courses as you want. That's the more of them around. They can be translated into 120 languages and promoted worldwide. So get your free content up, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Next, we've got what we call your qualifier or your premium course. This is an affordable feeder course that usually comes after someone sees a free course, and it's going to be very inexpensive and an impulse buy to get started. It might be more structured. It could have a certification. It could be very detailed if you chose, or simply another, a recorded session, whatever you wanted to do with it. With your feeder course, the point is the price point should be low, and its intention is to be able to encourage affiliates to sell that. As creators, we're very dependent to a certain extent on affiliates and learners promoting our content. So we monetize it very heavily on this premium course. So it's attracting people to go, hey, you should go, you took the free one, you should go see this other course. It's amazing. Course price on that could range anywhere from $5 to $200, $300. But the key is to make it an affordable opt-in impulse buy. They're going to do that. There's a rev share on there where the creator retains 30% and 70% goes into the affiliate plan to stimulate and encourage affiliates to promote that course because it leads them to you. Now you can do both sides as well. But at the end of the day, your upsell is going to be your academy offer and channel. These are your full service coaching or your interactive teaching or your service or product offer, whatever your mission is, what you really want to get out there. Maybe it's a boot camp, maybe it's a software program, maybe it's a 6-month coaching contract where you're working with someone directly. That's where you're going to be starting with. And that works where the creator is going to retain 70% and 30% goes into the affiliate plan. Now, it's not just academy offers there, but that also counts for channels. So everything in your channel works on this same rev share model as well. Quick recap, we've got your free Ingenious Club sessions, lead to your premium low-end courses. That's going to lead to your upsell. Pretty straightforward, easy to track with. Now, let me show you how to plan this from a strategic perspective. What you want to do it is start with the end in mind. So the idea is you want to get customers. A direct new client is your goal with the Great Discovery. And the two best channels to do that are going to be your branded channel and your academy offer. These are your full clients. These are the big money sales. These are the ones that are going to make you the most revenue and give you the most engagement with that client. So you're going to want to walk through and figure out your academy offer. Probably a good idea first, what it is you really want to do. You want to do a 6-month coaching contract on public speaking and how you can coach someone into their next TEDx talk. You can do that. You want to teach a great session that's hands-on ongoing coaching for a cooking course or mathematics or whatever it may be. Or maybe you've got a software sale that you want to get out and it's digital. Anything can go on the Great Discovery Education Marketplace. It doesn't have to be learning. So whatever your main sale is, start with that in mind. When it comes to your channel, you're going to want to strategize that as well. Once you've developed what your academy offer is, you'll post that up and get it onto the platform. Then you go to step 2, that's going to go and build your premium course. That's your low-end, affordable course that's monetized. They're paying for it. And the idea with it is by starting with the end in mind, you're going to put your call to action throughout that content, referring them back to your academy offer, or referring them back to your channel, right? So everything is you know what your end is in mind, everything else is going to be leading to that end. It's kind of like working your way from a maze from the beginning, going out from the end, going backwards. It's a lot easier than going from the beginning, working in it, right? So you're going to go with your premium course next. Next, you're going to want to set up your Genius Club to premium course and channel links. Now, a lot of people want to skip the Genius Club. Let me tell you why that's not a good idea. Putting a Genius Club course is available only to Genius Club subscribers. Why is that important? Well, one, Genius Club subscribers are already proven, validated, real people with real accounts that like to buy things. They've already proven that by subscribing. So if you're going to fish in a pond, you want to fish in a pond where you know that the fish are there, that they're hungry, that they like what you're doing? Or do you want to fish in an empty pond where you're not sure, there's a lot of fish swimming around, but they haven't shown any interest whether they're your type of client yet before? Now, I'm not referring to people as fish, it's just an analogy, but the idea is Genius Club content is targeting those people that have already opted in. They've proved themselves. Now, Genius Club course content is also going to lead back to your free courses. So your free course can lead directly, your first thing that people are going to see on the website will be your free course, your freebie. That's going to link to your Genius Club, or it can jump right straight to your premium course. But either way, you want to have both a free and a Genius course up. So let's go through and see how these courses are actually structured. First, let's start on planning your academy offers. Your academy offer could be a single sale item or service offer that's processed and fulfilled by you offsite or through your channel Zoom. So if you've got something where you're truly doing a summit, or you're doing something that's held offsite, it could be in a brick and mortar building. It can be any type of way that you're delivering it. Or you can also do it through your channel Zoom, which has the advantage of enabling you to be able to speak directly with them in up to 41 language audio translation in real time. And it also gives you the ability to keep them in your environment. They're not off on the internet, on YouTube or Facebook Live or somewhere. They're in your site. They can see your call to action buttons. You can pull up whatever offer that you want. So doing some of your offers and delivery and coaching through your channel can be very beneficial to you. And so we enable you to do that. Some examples might be a coaching subscription as an academy offer. It could be an event, it could be a seminar, it could be a software sale, it could be a product or service that can easily be delivered remotely. When you talk about a subscription, it can also be a subscription to your podcast. Let's say you do a podcast and you're typically doing it in one language. Simply by dropping those podcast episodes into your channel, they can now be made available in up to 120 languages. Very powerful. So if you offer a subscription, even if it's a free subscription to that, you're capturing all of their information. Marketing 101 is not just putting content out there, but putting content out where you're attracting people and you're able to follow up with those people, right? So any subscriptions that you put in, you can put free subscriptions, paid subscriptions, short-term, long-term, one-time payment subscriptions, whatever you choose. Now, the idea with this on an academy course, you're going to put up the full offer. You're going to lay it out very clearly. Sandra will be able to go through that on any of our course creator onboarding sessions. The idea is it's typically not evergreen. It can be. You can have recorded content as your academy offer, but usually it's live. But you're going to lay out the offer, what they're going to get out of, what the exact terms are of that offer, and the details, and you're going to have the link so that they'll order it on the Great Discovery platform, whether through your channel. Now, that's important that you keep it on the platform because that enables other affiliates in the system to promote you. They can't promote it if it's hosted somewhere else, if the link to opt-in is in another place. So by taking your content off, not only are you violating the terms and conditions of the program, but you're also blocking your ability to have the global marketing system promote your content for you. Now, payments on everything in your academy offer, this is a good thing. You don't have to do them yourself. You don't even need a merchant account. You can process the payments through the platform. We pay you weekly on your royalty share. You get all the data and access, and it's paid on a weekly basis. Now, the next thing is your TGD branded channel. Now, a branded channel is almost like an academy course for one reason, is that everything in there is at that same revenue share, 70% to the creator, 30% to the affiliates team, right? You can be on both sides regardless of where you're at. But with a branded channel, it's basically going to host blogs. You might have a blog that's in there that's updated with a free membership to get in or a paid membership. You can have training content that's in your channel. You will host your webinars and often schedule your live coaching. It's just through a Zoom that's embedded in your channel. So the same way you use Zoom now is the same way you'll use it then, but they're going to access it through your channel rather than out in the internet somewhere, because that allows them to be able to translate and keeps them in your environment, right? You can also do podcasts through there, digital product sales, and it's accessible in nearly any language on demand. So whatever you put in your channel can be translated instantly by the user in almost any language. Now that's important because it's off on the internet, it can't, right? Here it can. So put your content in your channels. This can also handle multiple offers or subscriptions for content, boot camps, anything that you put in your channel. You can make it a subscription, short-term, long-term, medium duration, one-time sale, free enrollment, paid enrollment, everything in your content. You're getting full information and full compensation on any subscription. If you put a monthly subscription up, 70% of that revenue goes to you. All right, sound good? So then you're also going to use your own Zoom within your channel for events with a two-way audio translation, customizable call to action buttons. We've already talked about that, but again, just to reiterate, this is your Zoom, right? You're going to do your Zooms the same way you've always been doing, but your clients are going to access it through a link that you're going to share. So you're going to share them to your Zoom link that's embedded in your channel, even though you might be hosting it in a normal environment. Payments, again, are processed by the TGD platform, and you're paid royalties weekly. Let's go on to the next one. So what we're looking at here is your premium courses. What your premium courses are introductory courses for purchase with payments that are processed by the TGD platform with royalties paid weekly. Their purpose is to empower the learner. It's to build further on that know, like, and trust scenario to lead them to your upsell, but not just for a sales perspective, but by giving them real value, something they're coming out with a definite advantage. They are improving towards the goal of whatever it is they want to accomplish through your end sale, right? So are you moving them right along? You could offer a certification with it. It could be multi-steps. You could have multiple different sessions. It could be video content. It could be recorded content. It can be live. But you do it however you want to do it. It can also have call to actions, referral links to channels and academy offers. So remember, reverse planning, academy and channel first, back it up. Then you're going to build your premium course, because as you're recording your premium course content, then you can drop some messages. Hey, and you should see my academy offer that's coming up here, and you're talking about it throughout, besides just having a link at the end that links them to it. Clear? Okay. Now your Genius courses. As I mentioned with Genius courses, these are going to be typically single reels or multi-sessions. They can use any type that you choose. What's important here, that's really important, is, again, everyone that's a Genius Club subscriber is a proven learner. They're interested in the platform, they're interested in content, they're interested in learning, and they're a proven buyer as well. They've already paid for that Genius Club membership. They're more inclined on a conversion rate to opt into your course or your offer than someone that's simply a freebie, right? So keep those Genius sessions going in. It gives you full customer data when you've got a Genius Club. Everything that goes through your Genius Club, you get it. You get verbal call to actions throughout to refer them to your premium course or your academy offer. As simple as that, right? I suggest you always go through your premium course because it gives motivation and incentive for those affiliates to promote. They want to get paid. That's what's going to keep them driving you traffic. If they're not getting paid, you're jumping straight out around it, you're going to start finding less and less affiliates are going to be attracted to promoting your content if they don't get paid. So keep the funnel going. So keep field your And pay the people that are working with you. They're the ones driving the traffic. Make sure that you structure it so it's attractive to them as well as your client, right? Now let's go into your free courses. Planning your free courses are pretty straight up. This is going to be your lead magnet. It's your freebie courses. These can be YouTube style. You can also put up a fully structured multi-session course with video and content. The most important thing here is don't just make this a sales reel. Don't do it. Give out good value, something that is a nugget that they can use, that they can cling to, they can adopt, and that will change and improve and move them down the road. We want them to have an aha moment or moments in your free content. You want them coming out of there raving fans. Some people say in marketing, give your best stuff away first, because that's what gets the link. That's where they join your channel. That's where they opt in, when they see great content for free. So make sure you do a good job on this first point. Again, you're going to have verbal call to actions throughout your Genius Club course and your channel with call to action links that are built in the trailer. So again, reverse planning, academy and channels first. Structure what you're going to have, even if they're not all the way built out, at least know their titles and what's going to be in there. Premium course second, because that premium course is going to lead to your channel and your academy. Genius Club and free courses third, because they're going to lead through all the rest. If you don't know what the rest are, you won't be able to link as you're recording your content. Does that make sense? Okay, so now one important thing on free courses, basically full customer, you get all the customer data on free courses when you have an active Genius Club or the new creator support pack that I'm going to be talking about in a minute. And so make sure that you have those subscriptions. If you don't, a lot of people just put up free courses and then try to jump them right off sites, and that doesn't really work that well. And it's kind of defeating the system and, taking things out of, the people that are promoting you. So you get full customer data as long as you've got a Genius Club or a premium or a creator port. And remember, no off-platform links, a call to action to Genius Club courses, premium courses, or channel, right? That's what you want to do with the free courses. So to get started with the Great Discovery, we have a great tool. If you haven't done it yet, you have the Affiliate AI Business Pack. This is one option that's included. But we're going to focus tonight on the Creator and Marketing Suite. The Creator and Marketing Suite gives you everything that you need to be able to get your content out, not just here, not just in your locality, but worldwide, every country, every language, every territory, all the content, being able to do things faster than you've ever thought possible. And so what that includes, it gives you unlimited content hosted, as many podcasts, as many channels, as many courses, as many offers as you want onto the platform. It also gives you on-demand translation of your content, 120 languages, and it gives you the full channel, all of it's included. It gives you the AI Genius Club with all the materials and training and tools and AI-assisted video creation and script creation and social media, complete marketing funnels, contact management programs, all of it, 60 different tools, all custom programmed just for the Great Discovery and for you as a creator and marketer. Everything you need dialed in one spot. Then it also gives you the AI Creator and Author Lab. Why is this important? Because we're talking about creating multiple things. Academy offers channel content, premium course, Genius Club, free course. There takes a little bit of creation. How do you do that? Well, in the past, it may have taken a long, long time. You have to get your information out of your head and into a consumable format that sells online digitally. How do you do that? The Creator and Author Lab does it all for you. You're going to take your ideas, your concept, it will lay it out into powerful, engaging courses, books, ebooks, audiobooks, make them ready to translate and ready to onboard. And you can get formatted and set up in minutes instead of months. This whole project you can have up and formatted and ready to go in an hour. Academy offer at least the framework of it going all the way through. All you got to do is use it, and that system is included. We give you essential creator training and live coaching. We also give you strategy training and live coaching, and also marketing training and live coaching and affiliate overrides. With this pack, you're going to get 3 and free eligible. Now, the cost of this pack is $325 to $649 one time for setup, and then $50 to $99 US on a monthly basis. Now, it seems like a lot, but think about it. Depending on which country you're in, it's going to be much lower. And if you're looking at the monthly, it's also much lower. So it'll adjust to the economy of each country. But when you get started with this, you refer 3 others that want to be creators, you get your $325 or $649 back. It's completely refunded to you, and you have 0 ongoing fees, and you've got your content up, and you're making money on the sales of everyone that you just referred. It's a no-brainer. But here's what we have that's also, we're just kicking off. So we have a promotion on. So it's $499 or as low as $250 to set up. And that will save you $150 here in North America. And this is available up through June 30th. So take advantage of it as we're kicking off on the Premier side. So I'm going to jump over to Sandra and let her go into a little bit more of the training on how you can do to internationalize your content and get it up and so that it's working, worldwide. Sandra?
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. And this is some great information. One of the things that I did put in the chat was the document that Tim was just talking about, that marketing funnel. So there's a document, and Charles saw this yesterday. Charles was on my course onboarding session yesterday, and he saw this. It's actually in the new course onboarding, and then it's also, if you go into modify your course, you can actually get to that document also. But I like to circulate that document so you guys have it and you can start to read that and start to digest what Tim just went through, because it's really important to understand that funnel and why we built it and what it can do for you. So it's very powerful. But so now let's talk a little bit about how, if you've got a course on the Great Discovery, or if you've purchased a course or you have a free course in your courses, my learning courses, how do you start to translate those with the on-demand? So first I want to start with, we have now 2 types of translations, right? We have got the traditional course translations that a course creator can translate their course, and that is a paid service. So you're going to go in, you can either pay $1 for just voice cloning, you can pay $2 for voice cloning and medium level lip sync, and then you can pay $3 for our high level full on lip sync. Okay, but set those aside. Now we also have now the free on-demand translations, and you can apply those to your courses that you have on the platform, those that you have created as a creator. And as a learner, you can also start to run those on-demand translations on courses that you want to learn and you want in different languages, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do both today, all right? So let's go have some fun. All right, I'm going to share my screen, and here we go. All right, so can everybody see my screen? Should be good to go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log in, and you guys know we've got the new site up. If everybody hasn't seen it, we've got learners. When you come into the site, it is all geared towards learners because we have shifted into phase 3, and we are all about empowering humanity with knowledge now, right? So we want to bring learners so they can be empowered with knowledge now. We are there. This is phase 3. We are ready to just take the Great Discovery everywhere in the world, okay? So then I'm going to jump to creators. Affiliates, if you're an affiliate, you want to come on the platform and just sell and get these courses out to learners, then you'd go to the affiliate tab. But we're going to work over here in creators today. For first off, okay? So if you're a creator, and Charles, I just I looked at your account, and you have got your, I need to get logged in. Sorry, guys. Let me log in real quick. So I'm going to log in, and I'm going to use Dr. Kathy Lawson's account today because she has published courses. My demo account does not. So if you go to creators, if you're a creator, you're going to have my courses, onboarding, my reviews, and profile and bio. That means that you're a creator in our system, okay? And you also have channels, okay? That means that you're a creator, okay? There's not any started in this account, but that's okay. We'll go right back over to our navigation pane and we'll go to creators again. Okay, so here we are. So I want to go look at onboard courses. Now, why am I going to onboard courses? Because this is where my courses are that I have put on the platform. I'm a creator. I'm Dr. Kathy Lawson today. I will impersonate her, okay? And she has in her published status, she's got 4 courses that she has published. And onboarding, this is where we onboard courses. There's how we do new ones. They go into draft first as we're working on them. That's our work in progress. They go to pending to be reviewed. Then they get put in published. And when they're published, that means they are published. They are on the website for learners to purchase or view for free, whichever type of course it is. So let's go in and let's take a look at I want to manage. Now you'll see there's a translate and a manage button on a published course. A published course is locked except for translations. Okay, we will allow you to translate a published course, but you can no longer add content to it. So this translate button, and we are making some updates. We are going to make this is the paid translations. Okay, so we're not going to go in there today because we're going to work on demand. We are going to make some new buttons here. One will say on demand translations, one will say paid translations. So it'll be a little easier for you, and we're getting there. But you can do the same thing through manage. So we'll go ahead and click manage. So I'm going to go into my course. Now, this says this is locked and everything, it's locked except for translations. Okay. So if I go to this preview button right here, what does that do? That brings up, and as you're a creator and when you start onboarding, you're going to become very familiar with that preview button. Okay. I'm going to scroll down. It shows me the course and what it looks like on the website. But if I go to my content right here and I click that open and I have all these videos and I open this up because I'm the creator, so I can see all the content. Here's all my content. So this is attributes of high quality living. So I can click on the introduction, right? We're right here. And this is a video, right? I can play it. It's a video, right? We've got video. These are videos. This is a document. That's a PDF document. So you'll get familiar with those as you're onboarding. But I'm going to go to select playback language, guys. Okay. We're going to add a language. And I want to translate this into Spanish. I could actually add 3 languages here. I could do Spanish, and I'm going to do one because I am out in Washington and my internet is not very good, so it will take a while for these to run, and I want them to run so I can show you. But you could do up to 3 languages. I could do French, I could do, and I could do Italian. So I could do 3 languages all at the same time. Okay, if I wanted to, and then click submit. But I'm only going to do the Spanish for today. Okay, just because of my resources. So I'm going to submit that. Now it's going to process. Now, why is that processing? Because when we translate a video or any file that's being translated, it has to run through our translator. And that does take time, okay? It's not an instantaneous thing. I wish it was. And as technology advances, I'm sure it will get faster and faster. But right now, it does take a little time. How long will that take? It will take, really, it's the resources, the length of the video, okay? How many languages? If you selected 3 languages, it's going to run them all at the same time. So that could take a little longer. It's also going to take your internet speed, the feed back and forth between you and our main processors, okay? So several factors in there. So be patient with it when it's running. Now, if I go back up here and I say add a language again, sorry guys, I'm having a little trouble with that. It should drop down and show me that it's translating. And that's not doing it, but let's go back in there for a second. Okay, let's go back to onboarding. Like I said, we are working out some of these little things in the system. We'll go to preview again. And I just had it working this morning. Everything was fine. Okay, we'll add a language there. Spanish. And submit. Okay, so that's going to go ahead and start processing. Okay, so we can come back to that and see that that processes in a little bit. But one of the other things I want to show you, so say I'm going to go ahead and click out of there. The main thing to remember here is when you're going in, is that you're going into your course, your onboarding, and you're going to manage those. Okay, so manage preview is where you're going to go do your on-demand translations. Okay, you're just going to click into your content and you're going to go right in there and work on those on demands. Okay. So let's go back over and I'm going to click out of those. It opens new tabs on me. Let's go back over here home and go back to my main menu here. So let's go over if I'm a learner and I want to actually go to, I'm a learner, right? My learning, these are my courses now that I have put into my account. All right. So I'm going to go show more because this is one of the courses. So these are all the courses that that I have put into my account, right? You can see they're in progress. So I've either purchased them or they're free courses or genius level courses that I've put into my account that I have been watching and learning. So I'm going to go down here to Dr. Breakthrough's 21-day breakthrough challenge because I have been working on this. It's in my account and I'm going to hit continue because I want to watch this course. And you can see up here I'm going to go back to one that this has been, it was originally given in English and it's been translated into Spanish and Italian. Now, those on demands have already been translated. Okay, so they're already done. I could go in here and hit Spanish. And you see they're in bold, right? And I could say play.
Hola, hola, hola. Bienvenidos al día número uno, el día número uno de citas y avances.
And I don't think I shared my sound. Stop really quick, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my sound.
Your sound was shared.
Yep. Oh, was it shared? Okay. It doesn't look like it's. Thank you. Sorry. We are just having some issues this morning. Sorry, guys. It's not wanting to grab my. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Am I sharing that screen again, Tim? I'm having.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now if I do.
Soy el Dr. Stan Harris, tu coach revolucionario, y yo, así que enhorabuena.
Okay, now I could go up here and I could pick the Italian, which is already translated. Now we're going to hear him in Italian.
Ehi, 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 benvenuti al giorno numero uno, il giorno numero uno di
Okay, so
citazioni e
he's speaking
svolte.
Italian. Now, say I want to go ahead and I want to select a new language. So let's go pick French. Okay, so let's do French. And we'll do French France. Submit. Okay, now what it's going to do is going to show me that French is in progress. Okay, so that means that's a new language that I just picked, and it's going to go ahead and translate that. And then once it becomes bold, it becomes available. And that's what I was talking about. So the very first time that that new language is translated, the first time, it will take a little bit of time to run the translation. But then after that, it is there all the time, and anyone else who comes to it can do just what I did on the first two. They were immediate, they were ready to roll. So let's go down and look at the second lesson, okay? So this lesson I have in Spanish only. So I could listen to it in Spanish, or I could go ahead and I could say, let's add a new language, and let's add Italian. Okay, and we could add that again, just like I did before, submit. Now, on the other course, the French was in progress. Now the Italian is in progress. So I can just continue to go. So now, as a creator, what you can do is you can go out to your own course, all right? And you can start to do these pre-translations like Tim talked about. Say Dr. Breakthrough wants to target Latin America. So he could go through and he could do all the Spanish translations for his course. Then he can go out to start market it and say, hey, this course is in Spanish, and market it to Spanish-speaking communities all over the world. So you can pre-translate these. And that's what Tim is talking about in getting ready for international growth, to take your courses, take you internationally. Okay, Tim, I'm going to hand it back over to you and see if we've got any questions or anything else you want to add.
Okay, sure do. Yeah, thank you so much. Great job, Sandra. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, but I want to recap a little bit of what Sandra is just talking about. You see, when you go into the Great Discovery site, first it's going to open and geolocate in their local language. So the screen will display and all the content will display in their language. Then you want them to be able to find courses. So if you're moving into a country, the courses that are going to show up first at the top of the list are going to be the ones that are in their local language. So by pre-positioning your trailers and your content in those languages, they're going to appear higher on the list than the ones that aren't. Why is that important? Because that's what the affiliates are going to promote, and that's what's going to be first seen there. So if you're moving into Senegal, for example, you want to go into a language that's spoken in Senegal, make your content available there, and you'll get a lot more traffic. Make sense? Okay, so let's go one last thing. We're going to wrap this session up, and I'm going to talk a little bit about, again, how to get started. If you've already looked at this and you're ready to get going, first, you can also, if you're already signed up as a Great Discovery Pro Pack or a Transformation Pack, you signed up in phase 2 when you're bringing content on, get this creator support pack upgrade. It's important because it gives you everything. It gives you the channel with the live Zoom. This is brand new. It gives you the AI Genius Club, all the tools that you need to be able to create content quickly instead of 3 months from now, you finally got your course up and then you want to go in and re-edit it. This allows you to get everything executed in short order. It also gives you the AI Creator and Author Lab, all the tools that you need to format, to take books, convert your existing books into audiobooks, take them out around the world into 120 languages, and it costs you nothing. Now, the cost for this is one, it's going to replace your existing Genius Club or channel, and you get all 3 of these powerful systems. And if you already have a channel set up, a bonus, you get to keep your old channel, you get an additional one as well. Now, this is going to be $50 to $99 a month. You don't have to have it, but guys, it is smart because 1, you refer 3, you pay 0 for all these tools, and you're helping other people, and we're empowering humanity. The more people that are using and sharing and converting content and promoting it around the world, the more people are consuming it and learning and being empowered. And so by you sharing, it's monetarily rewarded. You get yours free, and you're actually getting paid. You're building a network. In addition to sales of your own course, you're getting paid on all the courses of the people that you refer. That's a pretty good option. To get started, if you're logging in through the Great Discovery site on the live event tab, down here on the bottom, you're going to see on the lower right, you'll see a click to upgrade to your creator support pack. You can click on that if you're already enrolled, get in and get started with it. You want to get started as a creator and marketer, just click on the blue button there. You want to get started as just an affiliate. Hey, you want to promote other content, you're not ready to put your own up. That's okay. You can do that right there, and you can pre-translate content that you want to promote as well and get it out there. Once it's translated once, it's always translated. So if you're interested in promoting sewing classes, find the sewing class content, pre-translate the trailers of the ones you want to promote, and you're ready to get up and go. And you don't have to wait on the creator to do it. Just want the Genius Club, you can add in. Now, if you're not logging in that way, you're logging in through TGD Meet or another way, just go to the website of the person that referred you, thegreatdiscovery.com/their username. Just ask them their username. You can go up here and click on the Get Started Now button. That will bring you into the enrollment options, and you are all set. Well, we hope this training found value in your heart and mind and can empower other people. We're going to be redoing this tonight and polishing up a few things on it. Bring some more people on your team in if you want them to get empowered. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. And I'm glad to take any questions. I know we only have a couple of guests on there due to a technical difficulty that we had, but happy to take them. Charles, you got any questions on anything?
Well, it's an affiliate question because I'm an affiliate, right? So you've got the artificial intelligence website, which is separate from Great Discovery. So I'm in that website, and it makes funnels. It makes beautiful funnels where, you know, and in the drop down list of the funnels, 3 of them were not clicking through to making a funnel. I was successful in making funnels, but 3 of them didn't work. And is that because they just haven't uploaded these funnels, or do you know anything about those funnels that the
I'm
artificial
not sure. That's going to be one you can stop into the breakfast lab. I believe it's coming up
Okay.
in an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can ask and get, so one thing about all of our tools, you've got daily coaching. So you
Yes.
don't have to wait. You can actually, they'll not only, you can not only ask questions, but they'll literally show you how to do your answers right there on screen. So that's every day at 12 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's 6 p.m. your time, Charles. So out in Nigeria, something like that.
Okay, great.
One thing I was going to tell you, I saw you in when you came in the first session, and for whatever reason, Zoom wouldn't allow. You couldn't hear us for what we were talking with everyone, so we had to reset the meeting room. That was on Zoom, unfortunately. But if you,
Yep. Tennessee.
we did it wasn't a big event. It was a small working session that was primarily on using AI systems, AI assisted course creation, content creation, and so forth. Yeah, I think that was probably a boot camp. We didn't have the creator support pack. It just went live on Saturday, so it was brand new. So most likely you subscribed, Anaiis, to a boot camp. But let's take a look at your account and we'll get you set up. So you would upgrade to this $4.99 pack, and it really there's nothing like it in the world, and that includes the creator support pack on an ongoing subscription. You refer 3, you get your $4.99 back, and you'll probably.
Yes. Yeah, and as I can help you is so basically you're on the AI, you're on the Genius Club. You're on our original Genius Club. So you have not upgraded to even the AI Genius Club. And so, but what I would suggest and what you did purchase was the 3 simple steps to writing your book for only $99. And what they're doing is with that purchase, and that was for $99, what they did is they said that if you purchase that, they would go ahead and give you 3 months of the course lab and the author lab and the AI Genius tools. But you are not even subscribed to the AI Genius tools. So we do need to get you upgraded. That's why you're not seeing anything. So we'll need to get you upgraded. But and you're not a creator also. So the one thing that Tim was showing today is you do need to be a creator to get that support lab, that $99 support lab, which includes everything. And so probably your best bet would be to go into the new Creator Suite package that Tim was showing, and then you would have everything that you need to go. So I think that's probably your best thing. That's the $4.99 package. That's the special package that we have right now. That's $4.99.
And then it has 99 a month that goes on from there, but it's waived when you refer 3. But that gives you everything. So you get the AI Genius, you get the channels with live Zoom translation, and the course creator and author pack and translating books and content. If you'd like. Oh, okay. And you know what? Any of your people that missed, we will be the same session, a little bit more polished up tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on tgdmeet.com. So they can pop in on that. We can get your 3 out of the way in one session. How's that?
Yeah. All right. And
Very
you have
good.
a great day.
Charles, you have another question.
Yeah, just a quick one. The beautiful Saturday event was recorded. Has it been uploaded? And if it has been uploaded, is there a timeline? Because I love Dr. Crystal Gifford's speech, and I want to promote that speech to my community.
Yes, it is. You can, it's in the live, it's in the event archive. It's
Okay.
up there now, and it's broken
Yeah.
into 2 sessions. As you know, we had to edit the first part of it. Had some
Yes.
interesting experiences there. And but those are all there, and we are breaking it down session by session that will be available also. So,
Okay, great. Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
in the live events tab. You can click that and you can share it and do whatever you need to
Awesome.
do. And we'll have the edited
Excellent.
shorts out shortly.
Is it
Fantastic.
under Kim? Where's
It's under events and updates.
news and updates? I don't see it there.
It's in, yeah, we've got to reformat those with the changes. They're not syncing up directly to the, but it's in one of the tabs that's up there. It's also showing just one, it only, you need to look at the date.
Oh, okay. It is under networking events is what it's under, Charles. Go to
Okay.
the video archive, go to networking events,
Yeah.
and we just made some changes. And there's part 2 and part 1. So Crystal will be in part 2. She was at the end.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that would be
That's
perfect.
awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so
Very
much.
good. Awesome.
Great. Awesome.
Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Sure. Mhm. Not on the on-demand, but one thing I will suggest is breaking those videos down to smaller bite-sized chunks. Hour-long videos are just, they're difficult. They're difficult. It just takes a lot of time to onboard them, the uploading process. And then also you lose people's attention. And so I really strongly suggest when I build courses, all my videos stay between 5 and 10 minutes. Now, those are more curriculum. If these are more webinar type, if you can break them down to like 15 or 20-minute chunks, you're going to do a lot better and keep your learners engaged. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and with that, I can say that's probably the thing with the population today is we have a lot of issues with attention span. So, and you're right, the people who come into your course are probably a little bit different, and they're there to focus. So I can see where that would be, the way you'd want to go. But so yeah, that sounds great. But just know that
I think the short
uploading and
answer is
transferring.
yes,
Yes.
you can, there's not a limit on it. It takes a little bit longer to render, but
Yes.
you'll get it up and rendered. And what you can easily do is just make a part 1 and part 2 where it just simply just tabs to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's three for if you're on the creator support pack, the $99 a month, you get 3 people on that and yours is free.
And if you get 3 people that actually buy the creator and marketer pack, you get your $4.99 back too.
Yep, we got a rebate on it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Annette. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I think we're good. You guys
Okay.
have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. And again, we'll be here at 8 p.m. Eastern again with the
It's
same.
gonna be a good session. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
thank you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.